Good morning, everybody. Fresh wake up. First speaker. Well, after our beautiful host, we are wonderful guests and speakers. I think we have a wonderful host as well. And thanks for organizing this, because putting up and creating an IB takes a lot of time. It is nearly like creating a child. But that child now, IB Serbia, is alive since a couple of months or years, and well done. I've seen, I couldn't understand all the Serbian language, because that's not yet something I've learned. I cannot promise I will do, but I saw the figures, and I think 43 members are already now participating to the Serbian IB, and that's congratulations, great work. I will try in half an hour to just present a little bit of an overview of what we feel is happening in Europe in terms of challenges and opportunities, like the title is saying, because we have challenges. We have business challenges, we have legal challenges, but there are also great opportunities, because I think that often when you go to a congress nowadays, or you go somewhere, everybody's talking about a crisis in politics, crisis in economical companies and economical figures, and I think we're still a massively growing industry. I think last year our average growth all over Europe was above 20%. And imagine in times of crisis, when you still as an industry can grow 20%, it means a lot. It means that we're gaining maturity, we're gaining market share, we're gaining attention from marketeers, advertisers, agencies, from media, and that's fantastic. Now, Gabriela told me that in the room, many of you are probably either advertisers, either marketeers. You decided to join the Congress, what is good, or the forum and the DigitalDay, and probably to learn. It's all about education, and she's setting up a great educational program as of September. I can only encourage you, join that, because it's all about education. It's all about understanding the dynamics of digital. Digital is not, we talked yesterday with some of the speakers, we talked and we were saying, indeed, there are still some basics that are the same. It's still about great ideas. If you have a great idea, digital will help you just to shape that idea and to connect brands and consumers. So some things are the same, but some things are different. And I think we need to, all together, to learn and to educate each other, to make sure that in 2012 and 2013, when we set up media strategies, when we set up big strategies for our brands, that we know how to operate in the digital landscape. And that's what it is all about. And so I will try to highlight a few of them. Now, IAB, or sometimes in some countries it's called IAB, whatever the name is, but Interactive Advertising Bureau. I will still use a couple of slides to explain to you what IAB Europe is, because it might be new to some of you. And like any industry, if you are a lawyer, if you are working in the steel industry, if you're a car manufacturer, if you're selling beer, you have a trade association that is there to represent the interest of an industry. That's what we are as well. IAB represents the interest of companies active in digital advertising. And in the early days, yes, we were Microsoft, Googles, and Yahoos of the world, but nowadays we have a lot of publishers, we have a lot of agencies, we have a lot of advertisers, we have a lot of companies joining the network, because they do recognize that digital is an industry and that they are interested to develop more and more activities in that industry. So let's go, otherwise I will never start. Let's go to the first slide. Of course, one of our basic mission, and you will always hear the same, in Serbia, in Norway, in the UK, or in Turkey, IAB is there, of course, to develop the growth of the industry. We try to do everything we can to develop the growth. If there is a hurdle, let's try to see how we can get rid of the hurdle. If there is a way to promote it, educate, make awards, make congresses, let's do it as well. So that's the basic mission. It is to develop and to sustain the growth of this industry. So yes, I have nothing to sell to you, so that's good news. Don't worry, I will not jump down here and ask you to sign something like a purchase order, nothing to sell. I'm a non-profit, and I'm working full-time for this non-profit, representing an industry. But yes, I probably have one thing that I do all the time, and it is to promote digital. And it's not against television, it's not against media, it's not against direct marketing. It is there to promote and to just explain to people the forces and the power that digital can bring to you as a marketeer or as a brand. So, do we represent only media, only digital properties? No, we represent much more. The convergence or the glue, I think, is digital. Everybody interested in this room about digital, if you do 3%, if you do 5% or 100% of your revenues in digital, join the club, join the network. And it's not limited to media. It can be advertisers, it can be agencies, it can be social media, it can be mobile, it can be whatever. Whoever you are, if you're interested in digital, join the club. And you can join it at different levels. If you're just a little bit interested, be a passive member. You just listen, you learn.